Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, May 30th. The time right now is 1:11 p.m. and I am here at Yonge Station on the Line 2 platform. And that guy is running for a train that's not going to be moving, although that service disruption announcement we just heard was actually for Line 1. I think there's also a service disruption on Line 2, which is why I got off the train. Just another day here on the TTC, folks. So I was planning on riding over to Bay Station and then walking south down to Dundas Square, where I'll be meeting the Ken Continuum, another Toronto-based YouTuber. But as it so often does, the TTC has foiled my plans. I'm supposed to meet him at 1:45. It is 1:12 and about 23 degrees Celsius. And I didn't really feel like doing another walk down Yonge Street. But based on the circumstances, that might be in the cards. I was going to take Bay Street and a bunch of side streets, making my way south down to Dundas Square. No sign of shuttle buses yet. And I'd like to look up and see what those TTC service advisories are, but the sun is so bright, I can barely see my phone. Let me get going here. There is one Bloor West starting to rise. I'm going to search for that on my phone here. TTC service advisory. I can kind of see my phone right now. And service alerts. I don't see anything. Oh. Line 1, train's not stopping at St. George due to a power failure. No service between Ossington and Broadview due to a power failure. And no service between Bloor-Yonge and St. Clair while we respond to a medical emergency. Shuttle buses are on the way. So line 1 and line 2 will along the top of the downtown core are both completely nerfed right now. Oh well, it's not the video I wanted, but it's the one we're getting. I ate at Ginger the other day. That used to be a very low-cost place to have Vietnamese food, but not so much anymore. I'm just gonna shoot Ken a message here. Just opened up WhatsApp. Oh, it looks like there's a place moving in where the old Second Cup used to be. There's a good crowd of people out on Yonge Street this afternoon. And I think the high today is 24. And like a true genius, I didn't wear any sun protection. So after this, I'll be recording a collaborative walk with Ken. So you can find that on his channel at the Ken Continuum. Although I think I'll get this one up before he gets his up. And then a viewer and YouTuber is having a birthday today down by the waterfront, I think. So we're gonna be heading down that way. And that is Sapand TTC Explorer, and I think Henry from Toronto Tech and Transit will be there. I think he might be live streaming actually. And I was thinking of doing a live stream with Ken, so that is what's going on today. It looks like a Korean bar has moved into where the House of Lords used to be. It was a old school barber shop that was quite popular. Okay, it wasn't that old school. But it is a gorgeous day. Almost a little too hot. If I could lower the temperature a few degrees and maybe hide the sun a little bit, I think it would be just about perfect. There's one of those Del Moro's fresh pasta to go at the Yonge Eglinton Center that I think was short-lived. You know what, the last time I walked this way, I was on this side of the street. Let's cross over to the west side of Yonge. All right, Ken has replied. He said, "See you then." These buildings actually look pretty good. I'm not a fan of the podium. I don't think that's great retail frontage for Yonge Street. Maybe this corner unit isn't so bad. I like the buildings up top. There's definitely more shade on this side. There's a place called Shroomies. And this is Yonge and Wellesley. I'm just messaging Ken. There we go. Told him I might actually be a little bit earlier. Let's go ahead through this new park just to kill some time. So this is Wellesley Street. And this is one of Toronto's newest urban parks. Dr. Lillian McGregor Park. And that is Bay Street, just over there. I was gonna kind of ping pong around these side streets as I made my way down to Dundas. I was gonna cut through this park.
That was my fucking
It's definitely a nice public space that's popped up.
exactly. But also, like, we know that shitty.
And I think there's a little park just across the street there. That was the subject, or at least was featured in a video on the Urbanity channel. I was talking about how a proposed tower in the neighborhood had its height reduced, and it reduced the number of housing units that would have been coming online just to protect that little park from shadows. That might have been it. Well, that was a detour. Looks like an entrance to a subway station, but it's really just a green pea parking. This might have been the tower that was reduced. "59 stories in, or up, as opposed to down." Hopefully that doesn't mean the end of this fry location. It's an excellent Korean fried chicken chain. I don't think I've ever seen food delivery on a wheelchair before. That was neat. So apparently this is an American place, Dickie's Barbecue Pit. Someone pointed that out in the comments. And there's a new takeout coffee place that opened up right where Second Cup used to be. Although I think that building is doomed. It's slated for redevelopment. Used to be a Wendy's in there as well. Alright, I'm going to cross back over to the east side of Yonge here.
Yeah, I'm just going to get
This is Carlton Street, and over there is College Street. And at this intersection is College Station, so I started at Bloor-Yonge Station, and we've now passed Wellesley Station, and now College. There's College Park. I started to walk from there the other week. And I went north up to College. That's the Aura Tower. And the shops at Aura. A pretty dead shopping mall, which I should probably go back and do an updated video through. The last one I did through there did quite well. And there's a HomeSense and IKEA in what used to be a Bed Bath & Beyond. That chain failed quite spectacularly. I think they shuttered most of, if not all of their stores. Remember, there used to be a time when it was them and Linens and Things all over the big box shopping centers. There's a concept that didn't really survive the pandemic, or Amazon for that matter. And now we're at Gerrard Street. And this will eventually be the home of Concord Sky. A massive tower, I think somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 stories. I'm going to cross back over to the west side. They're finally ready to put something on this slide. Actually, they moved pretty quick on that. I should have said finally ready. And one of the best steakhouses in the city, Barbarians, is just over there on Elm. And to the left is the Toronto Metropolitan University Student Learning Center.
I'm not gonna lie.
There's where a store that called itself the world's biggest bookstore used to be. I don't think that was actually true or not. There's Dundas Square. You know what? I'm like 10 minutes early.
Let's get off Yonge Street.
Let's do a little walk through the Eaton Center. I don't even know if Nordstrom is still open. I know they're having a big blowout, and the Nordstrom rack up at Yonge and Bloor is closed down for good. And I'm not supposed to meet Ken across the street for 8 more minutes. Oh, air conditioning is nice.
I can leave, right? I'm almost saying
So here's what's left of Nordstrom.
Imagine.
All sales final. Save 65 to 75% off the whole store, I think it said, or 60 to 75. Take your pick of the stuff no one wanted at full price.
No one told me there was an emergency.
Oh, these are only $365. No thanks.
Sure. I'll do that.
There's Trinity Square. Yeah, let's head out. Ken will be here in 5 minutes. And there's where Foot Locker used to be, it looks like. Something is moving back in. I think the light's going to change in a second. The one down at Shooter just did. What is coming soon there? Oh well. Enough, be enough. We're gonna cross. Octo coming soon.
This guy came by yesterday.
There. Then that's when he gives.
And apparently the TTC up at Bloor and Yonge is a mess right now. There's shuttle buses in both directions and huge crowds out on the street.
I'm not eligible, I believe.
Hopefully that gets cleared up before I need to head back.
Well, they go down there, isn't it?
Well, for the 15th millionth time on this channel. Welcome to Dundas Square. Let's see if we can find the Ken Continuum. Is he true to his word? Well, he originally said 1:30, and then I pushed that to 1:45. Oh, there he is. For some reason, he's wearing jeans. It's him right there. Does he see me? I'm trying to avoid him. There he is. I'm hiding behind a pole. Oh, he doesn't see me. Busted, we have found Mr. Ken Continuum.
You got me.
We got him. All right, so we're gonna record a video for your channel now, I guess.
Right.
And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this one starting at Bloor Yonge Station. I couldn't make it to Bay thanks to the TTC doing that thing it does so very well, and that's not operate as a functioning transit system. As I made my way down Yonge with a few detours along the way, and I ran into Ken, so you can find our collaboration over on his channel eventually at the Ken Continuum, all one word. And after this video, we're gonna go hang out with some cool dudes, and then we're gonna do a live stream. All right, thank you for watching. And as I always say,
We will continue.
that's exactly what I always say. Yoink!